Deadlifts, wall balls, calorie row, handstand push-up. That's it. It's only 4 movements. I thought there was a 5th one. Oh, it was 55 of each? Mm-hmm. This isn't the same, is it?
Yeah, obviously it is.
I don't know. What do you need to know about this workout? This workout is disgusting. If you've never done it before, it sneaks up on you pretty quickly, even if you're a strong guy. For me last year, I thought, oh, I'm gonna smoke the deadlifts, gonna go straight into the wall balls, and wait. Deadlifts, wall balls. Yeah, they added that box. Shit, what was it? Not row after deadlift. Hey, yeah, so my mistake last year was thinking that I could just go ham on the deadlifts and get straight into the wall balls, because both of those are easy movements for me, followed by another easy movement for me, which is the row, and then just survive in the handstand push-ups. I was far from right there. Deadlifts crushed me halfway through. I was going too fast, and once I got to the row, I was so gassed that it didn't even matter what I did. So this year, my approach would be to pace it. You know, even if you're a strong person, pace the deadlifts, break them up into maybe sets of 10 if that's manageable, and then pick your poison. What is the best part of this workout for you? If it's the handstand push-ups, it's gonna kind of suck because that's all the way at the end. But if you're somebody who, like, I crush wall balls, call me. Be right back. All right, back to it. Had a phone call from Shantae, the movement maestro. She is doing these next 2 taping videos for RockTape, so you should definitely check those out. I'll put a link below for the finished product. Just know that your lower back is gonna get smashed. Where have you probably heard that before? 17.1, 17.2, 17.3. Basically, the lower back just gets smoked everywhere. But this is gonna be so much more so because the deadlifts are heavy and it's a lot of reps. And you wouldn't think that the wall balls would get you as bad on the low back, but you're gonna be blowing up your hamstrings going into a squat and throwing up. Excuse me? Sarah is laughing in the background. I can't tell if it's at me or if it's at Dylan. So I'm talking kind of fast right now. Wall balls are gonna also blow up your hamstrings, but you need to break those up, especially because it's gonna be heavy on the shoulders, and you don't wanna smoke your shoulders so bad that when you get onto the rower, you can't use them. And the rower, it should be fast, but it should also be methodical. You should not be sprinting super hard, because again, you're gonna go from that to a handstand push-up, assuming we make it there, and that's gonna be heavy on the shoulders too. So I'd say break it up as much as you can, and rest as little as possible between those broken up sets. That's about all I got for off the cuff, and I need to watch this right now, so peace out. Finished that way too abruptly since the workout was starting. Realized while editing right now that I was talking about picking your poison or picking the best movement for yourself. Got a phone call, came back and completely moved on from that to some other point. And I wanted to say something more about that. So what I was saying is, you know, what part of that workout is gonna give you the biggest bang for your buck if you're gonna smoke something. So for me, it's not gonna be the deadlifts, even though I have a heavy deadlift. I know I'm gonna fatigue fast in my glutes, my hamstrings, and my lower back. So I'm gonna break those up into either sets of 5 or 10, depending on how I feel. I'm gonna try to crush the wall balls. I'm gonna do it in 2 sets of 25 plus a final 5 just to give myself a rest. I don't know, maybe I'll just do 30 and 50, 25. Because I know I can do that under fatigue. The row, I'm gonna do the same thing. Obviously there's no breaking it up there, but what you need to pay close attention to is the calories per hour, whatever the calorie gauge is. For me, a good healthy speed is about 1600. I can go all the way up to 2000, but just above 2000 is where I start to gas it out too fast. So I'm gonna try to keep it in that 1600 range. So you need to understand what your strong row is. So if you're not doing it until Saturday, I'd say either tonight or tomorrow, get on a rower and do an EMOM of calories. Do 10 calories every minute and see how fast you can do it and see where your heart rate goes. And like I said, if handstand push-ups is your thing, that's kind of unfortunate because you have to do so much before you get to that point. Again, just have fun with it. Don't stress too much, but use these tips to try to get a better score. I will go over movement specific stuff later. I don't know if it'll be in tomorrow's upload or the next day, so you'll see it on Saturday, but I'll talk about the finer techniques for each movement, and that's in the event that you're doing it on a Sunday or Monday, and you'll see that kind of tip anyways. But that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope these help. If you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these videos, and we'll see you in the next one.